From the comfort of your own home, traveling alone may appear daunting. What happens if things don't go as planned? What if you become stranded? Is it safe to go out at night alone? All of these questions and more. What will I do if my luggage goes missing? What if my car gets stuck in a ditch? Will I be attacked by bandits? Are common concerns for travelers before embarking on their first solo trip. Here, in this video, we will talk about solo travel tips you should follow while traveling alone. So let's get started. Number 1. Know your strengths. It goes without saying that your pre-solo travel anxieties will be determined by what you want from your trip and who you are. Do you enjoy being out of your comfort zone, or does the thought make you nervous rather than excited? Are you a social person who likes to be in the thick of things? In that case, you may go insane if you are unable to communicate, so go somewhere where the language is spoken. If you're traveling alone and more of an introvert, forget about the language differences. People watching is ideal in vibrant cities, particularly those with a thriving cafe culture. Number 2. Sleep around. When traveling alone, try a homestay or look for room rentals in an apartment. This gives you an automatic connection with residents. As a solo traveler, you'll have a plethora of options. Even if your homeowner doesn't take you out on the town, you'll learn a few local secrets. Hostels are also ideal for solo travelers, but keep in mind that you may end up spending more time with other tourists than with locals. Number 3. Just say no. Traveling alone can attract a lot of attention, especially in more welcoming and foreigner-interested cultures. Learn how to say no thank you and absolutely not in the local language, as well as the local non-verbal no gesture, which is often more effective than both. Keep local help numbers, such as the tourist police, in your phone as well. You'll probably never need them, but knowing they're available can give you the confidence to deal with awkward situations. Number 4. Take photos. Making photography a mission, even if it's just taking pictures of odd little details you notice about a place, gives your day structure. Your mates will appreciate your point of view and the narratives behind the photos. It's also a great way to reflect on your solo travel experience and remember what you've accomplished. If you want to improve your Instagram game, you could consider taking an Instagram tour. Number 5. Eat big. While the idea of visiting eateries as a solo traveler may make you nervous, and you may be tempted to live on fast food to avoid awkward situations, put that fear aside. Fine dining establishments are excellent places to dine alone. Waiters are delighted to assist solo diners who smile and say, "I went out of my way to eat here. What do you think?" Socialites may prefer to eat at the bar, but there's no shame in reserving a table for two. Look up local tasting life experience if you're really into food and fancy company at the same time. Number 6. Get an early start. If the mere thought of bar hopping makes you want to die inside, simply recast your day. Wake up early, have a leisurely breakfast while all the good stuff on the hotel buffet is still available, and head out to parks, museums, and other daytime-only activities. If you fill your day with enough activities, you'll be ready for bed by 9 p.m. Number 7. Find your people. Find a connection while traveling by using Facebook and Twitter, often to take local mutual friends out to dinner, and you'll be surprised by how many people accept. Everyone enjoys being a tour guide for a night. Look into your interests in your destination as well. While you may be traveling alone, you do not have to be a hermit. To that end, wherever you are in the world, you could look into tours that are related to your interests and the specialties of your destination. As the saying goes, when in Rome, you get the picture. Securing a spot on one of these trips, doing whatever floats your boat, almost guarantees you'll be in the company of like-minded people. A win-win situation. Number 8. Revel in it. Even if you get lonely, remember all the things you can do when traveling alone. Some of the perks are minor, such as being able to double dip your chips in guacamole or change your mind every hour without worrying about driving anyone insane. But the real benefit of solo travel is much greater: complete freedom. You can go on any trip you wish, and even if you're not certain what that is, you'll have a wonderful time figuring it out. Number 9. Embrace tech and terrible films. Remember that it's fine to spend an occasional night in your guest house watching TV. You wouldn't go out every night at home because it would be exhausting, so why do it for several months abroad? With free Wi-Fi available almost everywhere, a smartphone or a tablet is a must. With technology at your disposal, you can double-check what you need to know before proceeding to your next destination. It means, among other things, that you can book your accommodations ahead of time and ensure a safe arrival at your destination. And if you're feeling lonely, you can call home, read the news, or listen to podcasts. Ideal for passing the time on long journeys and a sure way to arrive at your destination in interesting company. Number 10. Don't hide. Traveling alone can be intimidating, and receding into the pages of a great novel can feel like the ideal way to avoid curious stares on public transportation or in restaurants. Going solo, on the other hand, allows you to really take in your surroundings, meeting locals and travelers alike along the way. Be content to be alone, but confident enough to approach others when you want to be social. Number 11. Learn local lingo. It's well worth the effort to learn a few words and phrases before venturing out on your own. Know how to introduce yourself, strike up a basic conversation, order a beer, and count from 1 to 10 can make all the difference. People appreciate the fact that you're trying, no matter how rusty you are. If you want to travel almost anywhere and make new friends, learning the language is a must. Learning local lingo is a great way to open doors if travel opens the mind. Number 12. Bring backup. It goes without saying that having the proper documents and keeping them safe is essential when traveling. That is especially important for solo travelers. No one wants to be stranded alone and without a visa. So, make sure you saved your passport and visa information somewhere safe. Send yourself photos of important documents, for example. It's also critical to ensure that you're properly insured. Having backup and insurance is a surefire way to arrive at your destination with less stress. As the saying goes, it's always better to be safe than sorry. And finally, number 13. Be aware of safety. Solo travel can be both safe and rewarding, but keep the same safety precautions in mind as you would when traveling in a pair or group. Take precautions when visiting large cities late at night. Watch your drinks, be aware of any local scams, and keep an eye on your valuables. The most difficult aspect of solo travel is taking the first step. After that, all you need is a little know-how, a desire to explore, and these tried and true solo travel tips. A truly rewarding experience is in store for you. So that's the end of the video. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and press the notification bell so you never miss out on our next videos. Until the next video, take care.